is a really good lane for him.
What have we here?
It's not maybe like level 3 or level 4. They might have kill potential with the lockdown of Hanskin plus the Rage, but Moon is punishing them here at level 1, but they may just have gone a bit too far. They pop the Rage, trying to finish him off, but Miracle's actually going to get the first blood at bottom lane. Looks like they're fighting that one out. They managed to get the Death Prophet roll in from the Earth Spirit on mid while we were trying to follow that top.
Timbersaw, like one Whirling Death could take him down a lot, and also impair his last standing abilities. But hey, right now, Swindle's just kind of like tickles.
Oh, Limp, you're too far forward. He's gonna get caught again. Get kicked back into the tier 1. He has the double Spirit Siphon, but that's just not gonna be enough to out heal. As OG picks up yet another kill, the Earth Spirit free to roam into mid constantly since the bottom lane is just not being able to put enough pressure on this Terrorblade.
They need more levels on Z-Freak so he can pump out more decays.
Moon gonna be gone on once again. This time he is dead. I will watch you die, Moon Meander, for making me miss first blood earlier.
Swindle's getting a lot of CS in this bottom lane.
Z-Freak, you do not have boots yet. He's slowed down by the reflection, kicked back once again by Crit. He will be able to get the double soul rip. They also have on the side, they're going to be able to catch Moon here with the exorcism. Z-Freak barely able to survive. And they now turn to cutting behind the tier 1 tower. They're going to get Fly. Unless OG start massive rotating, there's no way. Miracle's not going to rotate through. No Tail hiding himself in the trees. Hanskin almost dying to this tower, almost gets kicked, but he managed to stay ahead of that one, and Crit rolls right through all of these heroes. No Tail, he's going to fight this one out. The Sunstrike almost lands on Hanskin, but it doesn't even matter. They don't need it. compLexity dive in the tier 1 tower needlessly, searching for kills and staying way too long.
And as you mentioned, Death Prophet really struggling in the armor department. Terrorblade, 150 damage. That low armor Death Prophet, and combine that with the surprise Sunstrike from Invoker, and now OG are in a firm position in this early game after applying that push.
Oh, okay, died again. Sunstrike. Just in time.
When are they going to abandon this bottom lane? They keep seeming to throw bodies at that because they really wanted to slow down No Tail's farm, but it's just not happening.
Certainly not. Moon showing himself in mid, going through the creep wave, giving the space for Miracle to be able to take the tier 1 without threat of deny. Crit is going to try and come in and punish Limp for trying to go for the deny, and they've got him too. They managed to get the soul rip up and then heals him a little bit, but it's just not enough. Moon, unfortunately, his Firefly doesn't last long enough for him to get out of the trees. Chessie will get the turnaround kill, but it's still to OG's favor overall.
Still spent his gold, and Miracle well on his way to a very early
pushing does force compLexity to move apart. Opportunities like this present themselves. Moon turns around, still has the lasso. He's waiting and waiting and waiting until the Rage kind of wears itself out. Chessie now making a break for the infest on the creep. He'll be able to get inside a range creep. Still going to be trying to chase down. Looks like they're having a bottom lane fight. We're going to follow by Chessie, as he's going to be slowed down by the reflection. A Rage, TP out, but oh, the Metamorphosis is up for No Tail, and he just creams him. Meanwhile, bottom lane, what the hell happened here? It's a bloodbath.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
OG are going to try and cut across with their smoke. They do have the successful scan, so they know some of these heroes are here. The Tombstone's going to wear out, and many of these heroes are quite low, so this can actually turn really nasty. There's no infest now. They jump in, manage to get the lasso, Fly, hoping to be able to get a good freezing field. He's blocked out by the static storm for a little bit, now drops it, but it's a bit too late. Chessie now pops the Rage, and they finish off Moon. Our turnaround kill at the bare minimum. In fact, it's not just going to be one, it looks like almost two. Fly slowed down by the Spirit Siphon. Unable to get a glimpse on him, though. Hanskin loses vision.
You have a smoke on Crystal Maiden. Is it time?
All right, well, Limp pops the regen. He's gonna pop this exorcism as soon as he's got the mana for it. He knows they are desperate for time, as Crit's gonna jump in looking for the magnetized opportunity. He's gonna be able to get eaten up almost immediately by Chessie, but Limp is being targeted on by No Tail so damn quickly they can't do anything about it. The static storm goes out, but Chessie, the damage is already done. He's up on the cliff and they can't bring him back down. He's got the infest. Oh, Terrorblade stashed it! He got the Aegis. C-Free couldn't stop that one. Someone give this man a lift. Chessie needs an infest out, but can't actually reach anybody, so he's just a sitting duck. Manages to finally get the infest inside. Z-Freak will be able to get himself away. Meanwhile, Swindle starts tanking up No Tail. Actually, oh god, not enough.
Okay, and Miracle.
Sunstrike, oh, not enough, but he gets slow. Rage, Chessie will be able to armor the toggle. Meanwhile, Miracle's... Oh,
trick.
that wasn't the glimpse.
compLexity can't be happy with that fight at all.
No, certainly not. If only they'd blown exorcism. Now Limp's gonna be caught out. He's actually very, very dead. Even if Limp somehow managed to get some distance, the Miracle just picked up a Yule Scepter, so he still had the Yule Scepter and Sunstrike combo.
Yeah, but that's a hefty game. Didn't go well, even with an Undying. They've lost a couple of team fights, even with a Death Prophet. They, I don't want to say all in for Roche, but they committed pretty heavily to that, and it looks like Z-Freak might take a spill in the mid lane. That's a dead zombie.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
That's competitive. No tail. Needs to be able to get off a good sender here, but nice play from Chessie with the Infest to dodge the Sunder and get the additional burst damage. Now they're going to be able to pull back Moon, managing to get the Static Storm on top of him.
Wow.
2 kills.
That was sick from Chessie.
Yeah, can they get a third one? They're chasing. They have to be careful. Miracle's going to push out the bottom lane, trying to catch up to Fly here. They've almost got the glimpse in hand. Nice double kick. These heroes now have to stay outside of vision of Hanskin. He'll be able to get a little bit. Crit managed to get the silence, hoping to be able to get the roll away outside of the range of glimpse, and not quite there. Pulled back in, taken out by compLexity. Miracle's now here, though. They got to be careful with him. Hanskin, he's definitely dead. Can they fight Miracle, though? Miracle gets off the invis. They've got the counter ward laid down. They've almost got the vision. They do just enough. And compLexity turning this game around pretty quickly. They've got the rage. Can he eat through Fly? Not fast enough.
Nice entry
He will
placement.
TP himself
right before.
away.
And if they get the right burst, which they have a lot of, then they can drop no tail like we just saw.
There you go.
Moon looking for its initiation. Chessie already down to half HP, pops the rage, tries to man fight up against No Tail, will be able to get the Soul Rip heal, pops out, will be able to get the silence on No Tail, so no Sunder once again. compLexity, Spirit Siphon onto 2, slowing them down. Fly goes for the freezing field, not going to be good enough to get a turnaround kill. Moon is trying to slow down these heroes with his sticky napalm, but he's got to be careful to get the hell out of here, because there is nothing they can do.
He really needed the Manta over the...
Might be able to threaten the Terrorblade pretty well.
Yeah, Terrorblade doesn't have the greatest attack speed. Actually, with this one, should have.
Smoke up, they're gonna grab Chessie. No rage here, so Chessie in some serious trouble. They managed to get the Static Storm. Chessie still silenced up, though. Not gonna be able to do anything there. No Tail fighting up a limb. Tried to get the Sunder off as the Static Storm faded, but no chance. Big long shot, but it's not enough. The cap is there, and Crit will be able to escape, it seems. The zombie's trying to chase.
Just not getting any Sunders off in these fights and just can't dish out enough damage. Maybe a Glimmer Cape would really help on the side of OG, but I haven't really seen it put to good use.
Hanskin running for help, but Z-Freak can't save him. Sorry, my friend. Nothing I can do here. And maybe another pick off Miracle. He's setting up his abilities to go for Tornado and Meteor if he wants to. Tornado. This is on Z-Freak. They do have backup, though, very rapidly. Both Limp and Chessie are going to be here. They get the Sun Silence, but that's not going to be enough. Miracle, there's now no interrupt to be able to save him here. As long as they have the counter vision, they've got him dead to rights. compLexity go for more. Fly going to go for the Glimmer Cape. TP out will be successful. Moon Meander, nothing to be done here.
Yep, it's already at half HP. And Alacrity on top of that. Look at his damage. Oh my goodness. Yeah, about that.
Smoke up. Oh no, Chessie, look out! He starts going for the wrong one. They get the Static Storm. He managed to get up the Infest. Not staying alive though, and No Tail manning up through all of it. He still has the Aegis, gets off the Sunder as well. This fight is over for compLexity. They're still gonna try and fight it out with that ultimate of Limps, but it's not gonna be good enough. Freezing Field finishes them off as now No Tail comes back with his second life. They start slowing down the last hero. Z-Freak will not be able to TP out. Yule Scepter and Flame Break both ready to stop that attempt at an escape, and compLexity lose 4 for an Aegis.
How many times have we seen DD at Roche, just like at the perfect time? It seems far too common.
They really need like Diffuse a Blade on Chessie or something. He's having a
I
hard
don't
time.
know. He's having a hard time staying alive.
Yeah, I guess.
Last time was with the DD, but even without the DD, I still think he's going to get trucked.
Swindles, glass cannon, gonna get shattered here. OG drop Lasso, and Fly drops to the ground with Freezing Fields.
Let it ride, Fly. Let it ride.
Now it's going to be left up to the initiation. Limp's going to come in through the side here, but they're just going to be able to burst him down. Gets the Eul Scepter to dodge that meteor incoming, while Chessie battling it out with No-Tail, managed to get off the Sunder. And No-Tail, he gets on the reflection last second, will be able to finish him off. Oh my god, he lived! 3 heroes, none of them could finish him off. He gets away, and compLexity now done with this series.
The big bad Terrorblade strikes again. He's been winning a lot of games today. Valiant effort by compLexity. Kind of outclassed by OG, sadly, in this matchup. I think their draft this game was a little bit better.